We're here with Tufts University head coach Brandon Lent, along with student athletes Casey McLaren and Jay DeTurley after today's NCAA Sweet 16 game here at Trinity. Coach, just your initial thoughts on tonight's game.
Yeah, obviously disappointed in the outcome, not what we came here for, but at the end of the day, when you take a step back, just proud of our team, proud of the effort tonight. You know, it was right there for a long stretch, and you know, Trinity, that's kind of what they do, right? They capitalize on any mistake, and you know, you kind of run away with things, and it just wasn't our night. We're proud of our effort. Just so happy for our group and what we were able to accomplish this year, and looking forward to being back.
Coaches, you know, the third time you guys have played those guys, kind of each other, you know, both teams know each other. Was there something you tried to do maybe to change it up a little bit coming into the game? I mean, like you said, it was right there after Liam hits that three. It's kind of back and forth. Was there maybe a different strategy coming into the game, trying to slow them down?
Yeah, honestly, the strategy was just be us better. You know, first time around, we didn't feel like we did a good job of that. Second time around, we tried to change some things up and be a little trickier. And this time, we just wanted to get back to being us, and they beat us. You know, that's what happens sometimes, right? But we had a chance. We gave ourselves the best chance to get a W. But that was the only thing coming in, was just be us better. I thought we did that.
Case for you. You know, kind of looking outside of tonight, I'd love just to hear your thoughts about like your senior season, this whole, you know, ride, and what it's been like to be with this team through, you know, tonight and through the Sweet 16.
Yeah, sure. You know, I couldn't ask for a better senior season. Surrounded by great people every day, great coaches, great managers who come prepared every single day. A great athletic staff, great trainers. I think I already said that. But you know, the people at Tufts are special, and you know, it's tough that I won't be putting on the uniform next year. But I'm excited to live through these guys. We've got a young group, and I think that there's big things ahead for them, new levels to reach. But you know, looking back on this year, we're the first 10-0 team in Tufts history, 20 wins. We have a Sweet 16 banner. You know, there's not much to hang our heads on. You know, we lost to a good team, but yeah, we had a great year.
Jay, for you, I'd love just to hear you know, Casey talked about you guys are a young group. I mean, but they were kind of buoyed by you guys, led by you guys as leaders, and just would love to hear like what it's been like to be leaders for that group, and to kind of mold them into the, you know, the group that you guys have seen over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been lucky when I was younger and I got here at freshman and sophomore year. There were great leadership, so it made it easy for me. I've seen it for 3 years from everybody like Luke Rogers, Will Brady, Tyler Aronson, Carson Cohen. They all set the way, so it was easy when Casey and I stepped in because we've been around it. And my biggest thing was just show up every day ready to work, be an example, lead by example. We have some super talented younger guys, and I just want to be the hardest working guy out there. Lead by example. My biggest thing was just leave this team, leave this program better than when I found it. And I think I did that every single day, just hard work. Me and Casey setting the example, and I know these guys are gonna carry that torch, and it's gonna be even better next year. And I can't wait to watch them.
Coach, love to hear you reflect on these two guys, your seniors, your leaders, just what they've meant for this program, especially, you know, this is your third season, but you know, they came in and they were younger guys when you got here, but just love to hear you reflect on their careers and, you know, what they've meant to you.
Yeah, you know, just hopefully I'll do this a little better than I did in the locker room. There's a lot more tears, but you know, I love these guys to death. You know, we got a little baby boy now and another on the way, and I hope that they will grow up to be the kind of people that Casey and Jay are. And specifically, you know, it's never been easy for either one of them. You know, Jay, he's had, you know, injuries derail him. Me not playing him, you know, everything in it from an adversity standpoint that you could imagine he's had to handle and take, and he's just kept coming. He's kept coming, had the right attitude, has always been a great teammate, always been a leader, and for him to go out as a senior with the kind of year that we had, playing a major role as a starter, as our just adult in the room, as we call him, I couldn't be happier for Jay, man. He's just a model of how you deal, honestly, with life, you know, through the game of basketball. And I learned something new from him every day. You know, if he wanted to coach, he could easily do it because he's just got such a great mind for it, just a great kid, the highest emotional intelligence I think I've been around, and I'll miss him dearly. And you know, Casey, it's funny, man. He had the reputation when I came in, 3 years ago, of not being a very good defender, right? A guy that could shoot, but defensively, that's why he can't play. And I was telling him story in the locker room. I'll never forget meeting him and him saying how hard he's worked over the summer to work on his defense, and he's guarded Tyler Aronson all summer and just trying to get his lateral quickness better. I just remember thinking of such an odd thing. Usually kids are thinking about offense, and here, a good offensive player was talking about defense. And to fast forward to this point where he was our 1A, B, and C defender, right? Whoever the other team's best player was, we're sticking Casey McLaren on him. That just speaks to kind of the character that Casey has. It's also not been easy for him. He's had to wait behind talented players and wait his turn. One of the highest title recruits coming into Tufts and has had to be a guy that wasn't high profile. Shoot, even as a senior, wasn't the high profile guy, right? Just had to be the defender, knock down threes, play the right way, and for him to handle it with as much honor and class as he has, it's just truly special. I don't think anybody loves Tufts basketball more than these two guys right here, and I miss them dearly. And I'm gonna always be forever grateful for the impact that they had on Tufts basketball and myself.
Coach, any final thoughts about tonight or the season as a whole?
Yeah, obviously, it's very disappointed that we're not gonna get a chance tomorrow to get to Indy, but just so proud of our group, so happy with how we've stuck together the whole way through. I'll always remember this unit, and I'm gonna be disappointed for a little bit, but I think I'll look back and always be ecstatic about what we're able to accomplish together, and hopefully we can have future Tufts groups that embody what this team was about this year.
I have a question for the student athletes. Can you reflect on just what basketball means to you and how it's been an integral part of your 4 years at Tufts?
Yeah, I can start. Basketball has been pretty much everything to me. Literally, I think I started playing competitively when I was 3. I just always had a ball in my hands. I just fell in love with it. I knew always that I wanted to play in college, take basketball as far as I can. And it's given me some of my best friends in life. It's taught me so many lessons on the court, off the court, pretty much everything I can attribute to basketball. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss playing with these guys. But yeah, it's given me everything. My family's been so supportive. My dad driving me around all across the country to the gym. It's like all those memories. I'm so thankful I picked up that ball when I was 3 years old.
Yeah, and it's funny. I think I remember being in 2nd or 3rd grade. My dad took me to the gym, and we were sitting on the bench. And I must have had a bad day or something, because he was telling me about how there's a 3rd and 4th grade basketball league. I think I was giving him trouble that I didn't want to play. Funny enough, when I was younger, I thought I'd be a hockey player for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'd always watch the Bruins for some reason. But basketball's meant everything to me. Every single day, basically, of my entire life has been dedicated to basketball. Obviously, give the body some rest on some days. But looking back, it's all going to be fond memories. Just such a great, special group, and to be able to, lead with Jay, and we had, great coaches, just a great program, great school. Basketball was able to bring me to a high academic institution, and I hope that I can bring the hard work I brought to basketball every day to my next phase in life.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Coach, appreciate you joining us here today. Great season. Jay, Casey, it's been a pleasure to watch you guys play and just be able to be around you guys, and an amazing season. Thanks so much for joining us here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.